Hello everybody, I'm Melissa and welcome back to Book Bar and welcome to my favorite video of the month, my monthly stats and faves for the month of August. In the month of August, so if you are new here, welcome. How are you doing today? If you're new here, I read a lot of books throughout the month. So I break my wrap-ups into a mid-month and an end-of-month wrap-up. I will link them both above. And then I do a stats and faves where I talk about all of the stats for my reading, and then I also talk about my top five favorites with an honorable mention or two or three here and there. This month there's only one. But yeah, I do that. I do this every month. It's super fun. I enjoy it. You can watch all of my previous months if you want. Maybe I'll make a playlist. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get on started. In the month of August, I read a total of 33 books, with one being a carryover. I read 19 in the first half of the month and 14 in the second half of the month. 15 in the second half of the month. 15. 14. My top reading day was August 19th. Was August 29th, where I read 912 pages. It's a combo of listening and reading. And then my lowest reading day was August 19th, where is the first day this year that I did not read a single page. I read 0 pages, listened to none. I had taken a day off of work and just spent the day with my mom. My mom was visiting, so I didn't do any reading. I spent the day with her. We went and saw my family. We played games. We just did all sorts of mother-daughter things, and I couldn't be bothered to pick up a book. I just was not in a reading mood, especially the last, when my mom was here, I really wasn't in a reading mood, and then I found out that my favorite show was leaving Netflix, so I had to, of course, binge that series. Luckily, it's a short series, so I binged that before it left because I had to watch it. So that's part of why I did not read any that day. But, that's fine. I still read a lot. I am still proud of how much I read. My total pages, I read a total of 11,863 pages. This month was a very audio heavy month. I listened to a lot of audiobooks at work. That's how I still was able to continue to read at least a book a day, if not more, because I just, was going crazy. And I was wrong. I read 34 books, with one being carried over, so it would have been 35. So 19 and 15 is correct. I don't know what my brain was thinking a little while ago. I have had a very long day in Texas. Allergies are so terrible right now. I have had a headache for 6 days. I've taken COVID tests. I've done all the things. It's literally just a sinus pressure headache. I have taken sinus pressure medication. It lasts for about an hour and then it wears off. So, and you're only really supposed to take it once every 4 hours. So it sucks. I've just been really struggling this past week. And really just since my mom's been here, it's been rough. But, you're not here for my mental health. You're here for me to talk about books. It's fine. But yeah, so I read the way I broke it down, I read 10 ebooks, 1 physical book, 1 that I read and listened at the same time, and 21 audiobooks. So audio very heavy this month. It's how I was able to read so much. I have 1 carrying over. It is Riot House by Callie Hart. I was enjoying it. I just started reading it, and then my mom came, and I just didn't get to it. I was reading it for a vlog, but I'll read it for a different vlog. It's fine. I read 30 romances, 2 fantasy, and 1 nonfiction. Still, that does not add up. I don't know where my math, whatever, it's fine. I read 4 fantasy romances, 6 historical romances, 6 dark romances, and 14 contemporary romances. So I'm starting to get more into the dark romance again. The last couple months, I'm always a contemporary heavy reader, but the last couple I've been really contemporary heavy, and historical and dark have really taken a backseat. But I feel now that we're getting into the fall, fantasy romance, historical romance, and dark romances are going to get a little bit more into they're going to get higher, and the contemporary is going to lower. I'll pretty much only read like football romances and small town romances. Not really a ton of summery fun romances like I've been reading, because obviously it's dark, gloomy times are coming. But yeah, my average rating of the books I read was 4.31 stars. Usually I have how many? 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, all that. But I guess I could pull that up. I am not as prepared as I normally am. Like I said, it's just been a weird month. But I have, so I'm just going to do it in genre. Fantasy romance, I read 5 stars, 1 3.5 star. Historical romance, I read 3 4.5 stars, 1 5 star, and 2 4 stars. Then in dark romance, I left 1 unrated. Purposely, I still don't know if it's 1 star or 5 star. It might also be an honorable mention of a favorite for the month because it still lives rent free in my brain. I will talk about it when we get to it. But dark romance, I read 2 5 stars, 1 4.5 star, 1 4 star, and 1 3 star. My fantasy, I read a 3 star, 3.5 star, no, a 3 star and a 4.5 star. And my nonfiction was, of course, a 5 star, always is. Then in contemporary, I had 4 5 stars, 3 4.5 stars, 4 stars, and the rest were 3.5 stars. So pretty good reading month. Lower, it's not the lowest that I've had, but it is lower than it has been in previous months. But that's fine. You're here for this next part, which is my faves. My one honorable mention is Untouchable by Sam Mariano. Like I said, I still don't know if this is a 5 star or 1 star, but I'm leaning more towards 5 star because this book it still lives in my brain. Carter Mahoney and Zoe are just, they're living rent-free in my brain. And it's dark. It's a bully romance. Carter does something that you would not think the hero would do. He definitely assaults the heroine. And I don't know that he ever really fully redeems himself, but you really get to see like the psychopathy of a potential psychopath. So yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, I still don't know if it's 5 star or 1 star. Probably leaning more towards a 5 because it is an honorable mention. Coming in at number 5, I have Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. It is my favorite so far. I have absolutely loved this whole series. Every book has gotten better. But that's number 5. Then at number 4, we have Archer's Voice by Sheridan. This is a super fun contemporary romance with a virgin hero, like the ultimate cinnamon roll hero. He is hard of hearing, and Bree moves to town after something tragic had happened, and she is like the only one that like sees Archer for who he is, and they fall in love, and it is so cute and it's fun and swoony. And yeah, 5 stars. All of these are 5 stars, obviously. Then coming in at number 3, I have Dead Man Walking by Giana Darling. This is the 6th book in the Fallen Men MC series. This is Priest and Bee's story, or Bia. And Bee is the sister of Lulu from the 2nd book, and Priest is the psychopath, hitman, fixer, cleaner-upper, murderer for the Fallen, and Bee likes dark things. and Priest is a dark thing. And Priest doesn't like many things, but he likes me. And it's super cute, and I absolutely adored it. I don't know if this is my favorite or if it's still Good Gone Bad. I think Good Gone Bad is still just slightly more of a favorite, but I really did enjoy this. Then coming in at number 2 is Blindside by Kandi Steiner. This is, I don't know if this is like my favorite or if this is just tied with A Love Letter to Whiskey or if this is just slightly below, but this is a new adult sports romance with the Teach Me trope, which is one of my favorites. Clay and Giana. Clay has just been broken up with, and he wants to win back his ex. And Giana needs Clay to shape up because she is the PR intern, and she works in the PR department, and she needs Clay to shape up. And he notices that she has a crush on this singer guy, and she doesn't think that he would ever notice her. So Clay says, well, how about we fake date? And then they learn that Giana is a virgin and needs to be taught the way of the body. And Clay, she likes to read smutty books, and Clay may steal a couple and may act out some scenes for her. And yeah, it's fantastic. It's so fun. So great. I cried. I laughed. I swooned. I felt all of the feelings. 5 stars. Kandi Steiner knocked it out of the park again. And then my favorite book of the month, Between Despair and Hope by Jess Wisecup. I adored this so much. I vlogged my whole experience reading it. This is the second book in the Divine Between series. Please don't read it without reading Between Wrath and Mercy, but please read Between Wrath and Mercy because they are both so fantastic. This is a new author. She is fantastic. By the time you are seeing this, I will have actually been on Jen from the Book Refuge's channel, and we interviewed her full on Saturday. I will try to link that above for like an author hangout. And yeah, I'm really excited for that. When I'm filming this, it has not happened, but by the time this video is up, you will have seen that will have already happened. But I'm really excited for it, and I can't say much because it is the second book in a series. This was the month of series, being on the tops, but I adored it. It was fantastic. 5 stars. Rain and Emma are supreme. They are the best, and all of the side characters are fantastic, and just the series is phenomenal. Absolutely loved it. Love it. Can't wait for the next one to come out. And the last thing that I need to do is go over my TBR Uno and how I did. So for Self-Made Man, I did complete this. I read the book that I had originally said I was going to read. I read, where is it? Never Judge a Lady by Her Cover by Sarah McLean. Fantastic. Then book club, I read Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher for the Officially Unofficial Book Club. I also read my own book club book. I also read Corrupt Kingdom, but I used that for a different one. Novella. I read multiple novellas. But the one I originally chose for, or I didn't pick one, but I read multiple novellas. One of them was Bulky by Jessica Kane. Fake Dating, Blindside. Also, I read A Week to Be Wicked by Tessa Dare. That was the one. This is the book I had originally picked for it. Audiobook, I listened to, like I said, I think I said I listened to 21 audiobooks or something ridiculous. Any of those would work. Favorite trope, age gap, I read Sinner, Fake Dating, Blindside. All sorts of favorite tropes were kept captive. Last letter, first letter. This one I read The War of Two Queens, ends with an S. And then the next book I immediately started was Simmer by C.G. Barnett. So that works there. And then matches outfit. When I filmed the video, I was wearing a white shirt with like tan rating on it, or tan like draft spots on it. And so I went with Corrupt Kingdom by Ava Harrison because that matched. So that is my Uno TBR completed. And yeah, there was only one book that I didn't actually read, and that was Beauty and the Baller, which I had originally had for Fake Dating. For favorite trope for sports. So I didn't read that one, but I read plenty of other books that fit the prompts. So we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye!